Yay, now we're alive.
Alright. Oh no, did I say alive in the title again? I hope.
No,
Oh, okay,
no,
good.
that's just I just said alive.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to There's Nobody Watching. Wow, how sad. I can't even do the intro. Uh, hello, everybody, and welcome
That's so
to.
sad.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live stream. I'm here with Rashid Reviews once again, and we are completing our tier list of every mini racer ever made. This is the biggest endeavor I've ever had in a tier list, and we got through most of them last time. Got through the first page of this checklist we found. I still don't know who made this, but shout out whoever made this. You are the goat.
Mark Zuckerberg.
And yeah, so we're gonna be going through these now. We're into 2021, and as we said at the end of last stream, when the mini racers switched to boxes in late 2019, the whole line was basically saved, in my opinion, and everything got crazy good, and that continues into 2020 and 2021 and 2022. This is the time where the mini racers really proved they could do anything. They had fully graduated from being a Cars 3 based toy line. They'd fully graduated from that, and they were embracing the fact that they could make whatever they wanted from any piece of Cars media, and they went to some interesting places. And I think, they saved themselves when they started the boxes, and I don't think they've fallen since. Unfortunately, my niceness can only go so far, because our first car is Snowy Mater. And if you watched our last stream, you would know that Rashid and I we're not the biggest fans of the Mater mini racer. Which you can see from the fact that he's in D tier. It's his face. He doesn't have a good face. The face in the prototype looks good, but in real life, eh. So we were dropping the snowy variants into C tier. Do you want to throw Mater in there? That would place him above the regular Mater.
Well, we should put him with the regular Mater.
In D tier. Here he is. He's been reused in every advent calendar since, I believe. He's fine. I like these snowy ones as nice variant alternatives, but nothing too special. It was more special when it first came out, because they'd been doing the mini racer advent calendars since 2017, and they didn't come with any new cars until 2020. I don't know why it took them so long, because that seems like a given. Make exclusive cars for the advent calendars, but they didn't. You think they immediately would. In case you're wondering why we're starting here, we're on the same we're on the same page. We're on the second page of the checklist we were using. Wow, we may have to make a second D tier soon. D tier is filling up. Alright.
By the end of this, we're gonna have like 7 B tiers.
B tier is huge at this point. Alright, Snowy Jackson. Do we just drop him in C tier with the rest, or do we put him in D? He's Jackson. The problem with the Jackson minis is the problem I have with every Jackson variant, where they never go all the way. They never make him look that interesting. This is just normal Jackson with snow detailing. It's fine. I honestly think I'd put...
We should put him with the rest of the snowy cars.
Well, we put Cruz and H.J. Hollis in C, but Mater's in D now.
Yeah, and that's because Mater's league's worse.
But, like, I don't know, the Jackson one is kind of eh. Where is Jackson? Regular Jackson is in B, I think. Yeah, he's in B. Okay, so we'll put him in C. I don't like him as much, but it's just because all the Jacksons look exactly the same, so they all just kind of mesh together on my shelf, and it's just boring to look at. Chase Race a lot. It took him a while to get to Chase. I know we still don't have Bubba Wheelhouse, but it took him quite a while, and I think when Chase was made, he was a 3-pack exclusive. He's a very solid-looking mini. I think Ryan turned out better than him. I believe this 3-pack was Ryan, Chase, and Paul Conrev. He looks good, though. He does look very good. He looks better in real life than he does in the prototype image, I think.
Oh yeah, that prototype image is rough.
Compared to the actual thing. Where would you put him? I know, I think we put Ryan in A. I'd put Chase in B.
Yeah.
B, for those of you who didn't catch our last stream, B tier is where we're dropping the ones that they're good, not the best thing ever, but they're good, they're solid. Then A, would be like really good, and S obviously is the best. S tier is probably gonna fill up quite a bit in this stream as we get to some of the more ambitious minis. Currently, it features RV, Taco, Metallic Dinoco, Chick Hicks, which is an odd pick, but he's good. The King, Brand New Mater, Cruising McQueen, and Gold Jackson Storm. So George Newman is next. We are in mid-2020 boxes currently in terms of what is on this checklist. Here's George. He's fine. He looks like George Newman. Can confirm. Oh, it's kind of bothered me that George Newman's design just kind of looked like somebody took Sharpie to him. Well, there are no rare Georges anymore. He's out as a single now. He's good. Welcome, Robin. Thank you for joining us.
I'd say he's a solid B tier.
Yeah,
I
no.
I can see there's a really great one after.
Uh-huh. This is one of the ones I was waiting for. I was very upset that we didn't get to it last stream. George Newman is just kind of the definition of the date stamp. I don't know how many people are looking for date stamps. Yes, okay, this one was hype, okay, when it was announced. Francesco Bernoulli. And his prototype is another one that doesn't do him justice. Because his prototype looks a little bit goofy compared to what we actually got. I think Francesco turned out really great, and they did a great job at making such a compact design. The World Grand Prix racers, it took them a long time to get around to them, and now they're slowly making their way through. But all of them are incredibly well molded, because we're at a point now where the mini racers are all beautifully molded. And I said we have to try to not have favoritism here, because everyone likes Francesco, right? He's a very unique design, but this guy is stellar. His back wheels are bigger than his front wheels. Is that a thing on Francesco? Did I never notice that? Does normal?
He does. I don't know if I'm misremembering.
No, very.
I remember his back wheels are slightly bigger than his front wheels.
Just barely. I don't think I ever noticed that, so that shows what I know. I'm never gonna unsee that now. That's gonna bother me forever. I mean, that's intentional. I think he is missing a little bit of detail, but where do you drop? Where would you put him?
For stellar.
Like
you said earlier, he's stellar.
I was gonna put him in S. Are we sure we want Francesco in S?
Yes, absolutely.
I think there's a danger of all of these going in S. We're not including Royce Revsley and Jeff Gorvette were recently both revealed. We're not including those, are we? I'm gonna cut it off there. We're gonna cut it off before we get to stuff that isn't out yet.
Yeah, only stuff that's currently out in stores and released.
I'm a little scared that all the World Grand Prix cars are gonna end up in S tier.
Carla, I don't think Carla is in S tier.
Raul's might be in A tier. Carbon Shoe is a very good one. He turned out good. TG Castlenut, I don't think I have him. No, I don't. He's another one where it's just he exists. He's fine. Nothing exceptional.
Yes, my favorite Cars 1 Piston Cup racer from like the 2018 to 2019 main line.
Didn't they make that?
Totally his name, guys.
Didn't they make that mistake last year? Yeah, the only TG I have is the Mud Racer. B or maybe C. I'm just seeing what racers we put in C.
I think C is too harsh. We should put him in B. He's not that bad.
Jack DePost we put in C for some reason.
Where's Jack? Who is Jack DePost?
He's the toe cap racer. Steve Slick LePage, Buck Bearingley are all in C. So I think.
Honestly, Jack DePost is better than TG.
Can we please move Jack DePost to B tier? I don't know why he's in C.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna move him to B tier and make B tier even bigger.
Okay, then can we... The size of this document is just freezing my computer.
I think it's a sign to switch to tier maker.
I really should. Then I'm gonna drop TG and C. Because he's fine. Brian Spark. I don't think I knew they made a mini of Brian Spark.
I did not know that either.
Actually, I did know. He just, like, I completely forgot.
Yeah, he flew under the radar. I don't remember him.
Which is a shame, because I think he's underrated. Should rename the stream from ranking mini racers to Killing Ty's computer. He doesn't look bad. I think his Thailand... Ew. Oh, his Thailand variant's rough. Wow.
The 155 scale?
Yeah.
It's not that rough. Honestly, I remember when he got revealed after them to the original.
The mini Brian looks good. B, A, maybe. Do we want B or do we want A?
Honestly, I think A is preserved for the ones that are not perfect, not S tier, but are still notable. They're very great.
Yeah,
this one is just... It's good. It's not great.
The only veteran racers we have in A are Bobby, Brick, Dud Throttleman, and Rex Revler. So we'll throw him in B. Michael Roeder is boring. Fight me.
I will not, because that is correct.
Oh, why did I just open Safari? I'm sorry. I had Chrome open already. I think he's a little boring.
He just looks bland.
Yeah, like, look at him, and, like, he looks fine in real life. He's okay.
He's a C tier for me.
Is he C? I was gonna go B, but, like, he's boring. If TG is in C, then Michael also shall be. Jim Reverick, this dude is one of my least favorite next-gen designs on his 155 scale. He just didn't turn out too good, in my opinion. The metallic blue is just not... It doesn't stand out enough. And in a sea of, like, every other next-gen also being green, he just does not stand out. The only notable thing about him is the fact that he came out first. He predated 155 scale. He doesn't look bad. I think he looks better than the 155 scale one, honestly. He's a solid B to me, maybe a C.
Yeah, I think we'll go with B.
Like, he doesn't look... I think I was being a little too harsh before I had the picture of him loaded up. I'm just not a big fan of him, but... Those problems are with the 155 scale. Alright, good old flipped over.
Which I honestly don't like. The only piece of flipped over merchandise I like is the updated Thailand one. That's it.
Well, the updated Thailand one stole its color scheme from the Mini.
Well, we need to see an actual picture, not the prototype.
I got it.
From the prototype, it doesn't look that good.
Is it up on your stream yet? I got it. I brought it in.
Yeah, it is. It looks better now, but I'd say it's higher B, A, somewhere there.
I'll go B. I will be right back. I gotta go do something real quick. Hold on. But then we're getting to Will Rush, and Will Rush is my man. Okay.
Will Rush with his 80s looking design. And he got the honor of being the only character you covered in quick facts. Okay, we can take over the stream, guys. It's our chance. I'll hack Ty's computer and put Bruce Miller in S tier while he's not looking. He's not gonna even notice. Hashtag justice for Mini Racers Bruce Miller. Make that viral on Twitter. Make that trending. And let's start a movement. Okay, currently hacking. Gotta get in the passcode. Passcode is buy now. 1, 2, 3. There. I got into his computer, guys. I'll put Bruce Miller in S tier. Oh no, it's telling me there's an error. What happened? We don't have much time. Gotta hack him before he comes back. Oh no, this is not working, guys. I might have to resort to calling Santa Claus at 3 a.m. And I do not want to do that.
Okay, I'm back. We're gonna throw Flip into B.
Oh, damn, foiled again. I'll get you next time, Ty.
What were you trying to do? Were you trying to?
I'll never tell.
Chat. What was he trying to do?
No, chat, don't tell him. Don't tell him, or else he'll be. I'll sentence you to. I don't know. I'll call Mickey Mouse on you at 3 a.m. Tell him that you betrayed me.
Oh. Okay, Will Rush. Will Rush is a personal favorite of mine. I think he's pretty cool. Will Rush was released as a mini first. I think his 155 scale looks better, but he's still a very solid mini. He's an A tier, but that may just be my own personal taste.
No, I was gonna say A tier too.
Yeah, I guess he probably has some bonus points for being released here before his 155 scale, but like, who cares? He's cool. That's what matters. I think he belongs in A. I'm gonna drop him an A.
A for 80s looking design.
A for Will Rush. I think the guy he's named after at Pixar has an A in his name, so I think they removed the A to make it into a pun name. So we're gonna put the A right back in. Transforming Lightning McQueen is the most overdone concept now, and he's kind of boring now. And he's not as cool in mini form as he is in 155 scale, and he's not as cool like the fourth time in 155 scale. This guy was the coolest thing when he first came out. Now he's just, eh.
He's got like 3 other releases now.
He doesn't have a
The
Rust.
China, the Timeline, the Metallic, and the Mini Racer.
He doesn't even have a Rusty's logo on his back. Is that just mine?
No, that's all of them. For some reason, that's a trend with Thailand. All the transforming McQueens, all the ones from Thailand, don't have the Rusties at the back. I don't know why.
They want you to forget that he's Rusty's. So, guys, this is a Dinoco McQueen, we swear. I can't believe we've come to the point where I put a transforming McQueen in B, but to me the most impressive thing about him is that he has 2 different colored wheels.
Wow, I was gonna be way harsher than that. See, I was gonna put him in C.
He is a...
Because I don't like his Mini Racer. Even if it's not overdone, it just doesn't look as cool. I don't know.
It doesn't look as cool because there's less surface area.
Exactly.
There's less of McQueen to transform, which means the transform line here has to be thicker and smaller and not as interesting. I'd throw him in B, but I can see you putting in C. I will oblige and throw him in C.
I can see you putting him in C. Did you mean to do that?
Do what?
Say, I can see you putting him in C.
No, I don't remember saying that. Ew, it's Gabriel. It's a racing center trainee. Ew. I didn't even know they made him.
Ew, F tier.
I only have Kurt. No, he's fine. He's fine.
He's not Aiden. Aiden is the king.
Aiden's the best. We love Aiden. Gabriel. Gabriel's gonna be hard to rank. Gabriel and Kurt. I'd throw them both in B.
C.
See?
C.
I don't know. They're both the same mold, which bothers me, and they're very similar. Like, Gabriel and Kurt are 2 very similar cars. The least you could have done, if you were only going to make 2 Racing Center trainees, the least you could have done was make the other one the Tim Treadless mold.
Yeah. A.
It's good for what it's trying to be. That's why I'm vouching for B. He looks...
No. C. C for center.
But Gabriel has a different face. He looks bored. Throw Gabriel and C. It's. I just exited the photo. Oh no.
Oh.
Throw him in C. It's fine.
Ooh, those pixels are rough.
Well, you know how far zoomed into this picture I am?
Yes, now I realize.
Okay, we've got one of the weirdest mini racers.
F tier. F tier. F tier.
No, give him a chance. Give him a chance. This.
No, number 1, he stole the idea from the mini adventures. Number 2, he didn't even appear. At least with Lieutenant McQueen, you could defend him. Well, he appeared in cards. This guy does not appear in anything. He looks ugly. He looks hideous. We'll put him in F tier. No questions asked.
No. I'm asking questions.
Like?
I mean, the first question, of course, is why does this exist? And it is a little odd. We had that police 3-pack back in 2020 with a sheriff, Lieutenant McQueen was the exclusive, and APB. And I guess after they made it, they were like, oh, wait, guys, we actually don't have enough police cars to make a 3-pack. So then they make Officer Mater, and then they never touched it again. It was clear to me they wanted to start up some sort of police officer subline, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. Other toy lines have done it for cars.
And done it way better than this.
Yeah, so Officer Mater stands out like a sore thumb in the Mini Racers line, if you even knew he existed in the first place, because Lieutenant McQueen appeared, and Sheriff appeared, and Lieutenant Mater is weird. The lowest I can go for him is D. He's down there with regular Mater. Like, he's fine. He's nothing special. He uses...
At least regular Mater appeared in the movies.
Okay, I don't know what just happened there.
The rest detailing is good.
Okay, ooh.
I can't believe I'm seeing the praises of regular mini racers Mater here.
There we go. I don't know what just happened. We were glitching out for a second. Alright. Rusty's Racing, the Rusty's Wrap Fillmore, which once again, these guys labeled as Metallic Rusty's Racing. That's not what they're called. They're the Rusty's Wraps, and they're all metallic. Rusty's Wraps Fillmore does the Rusty's Wrap concept. I want to say the best, and it's just because he has the most area to work with. Dude's got a big ol' Rusty's logo up top. He looks fun. He's not bad. 95's a little small, but, like, he stands out, you know. He's cool. I think he's a lot better than the Red and the Mater that they launched with. And it's cool to see when they give things like this a second chance to make a few more. I would go B. Regular Fillmore's an A. I drop this guy in B.
Fair. He's way better than the rest of the Rusty's Wrap cars.
I think the Ramon is pretty solid, too, surprisingly.
I forgot they made a Ramon. I forgot about the mini racers line. I forgot about half of the cars. I'm not as into it as the 155 scale diecast line.
Kurt,
at least he's kind of notable. That gives him some points, but
so
again, we're judging by the diecast, not the character.
Gabriel and Kurt are both on the treadmills. They have the same amount of significance.
But as a experience.
Well, the mini.
So he's more merchandisable in the eyes of Mattel.
Well, the mini doesn't.
Okay, we'll put this a tier higher than Gabriel.
I was thinking that. I just think he looks better. He looks pretty solid.
At least he looks, he looks like he has a soul. Gabriel looks like he's dead inside.
They tried to give Gabriel a bored face, but they, forgot to give him a personality when they did that. So, Gabriel was in C. You want Kurt in B?
Well, I'm just realizing that's a bit too high, but you know what? Let's go with it. Kurtz is a fan favorite.
No, he isn't. We can move Gabriel down to D and Kurt into C.
Okay, we'll go with that.
They both look good, though. I think they're both very good-looking minis. They look like the characters, and I definitely prefer Kurt. I'd put Kurt in B, maybe, but C isn't bad. C's just below good. Hot Rod, Smokey. Once we get past Y.
Okay, S is too high. A.
No, number one, he's Hot Rod Smokey, and if you're allowed to go on a 5-minute rant for why Officer Mater sucks, I'm allowed to go on a 10-second one for why Hot Rod Smokey is bad. Ready? Hot Rod Smokey bad. Grr. I angry. I hit.
Oh, in my defense.
He's fine.
Hot Rod Smokey actually looks good, and well, it actually kind of makes sense since they did the rest of the Legends and the Hot Rod and the credits and cars.
I don't have a problem with him. We put regular Smokey.
Officer Mater is just. How did he even come up with it?
You made a Police McQueen. They wanted Mater to go with him. It gets weird and confusing. It's complicated and stupid.
Mater Private Eye.
Yeah. Regular Smokey, we put in A. Heyday Smokey, where is Heyday Smokey? I think... Oh, Heyday Smokey, we put in B. I'd put Hot Rod Smokey in B. I know you didn't like Heyday Smokey, but we put Heyday Smokey in B because you wanted him lower and I wanted him higher.
Huh?
Heyday... We're...
The one vouching for Heyday Smokey. I absolutely loved it.
I thought you didn't like Heyday Smokey. You liked
No.
You said you preferred Hot Rod Smokey.
I said he was better.
Okay, we're just gonna put Hot Rod and Heyday on the same tier and call it a day, okay? They're both in B. Finally, a Lightning McQueen Named after the villain from Johnny Test. Let's go. Okay.
I do not get the context because the stream is deleted. Oh my god, it's Bling Bling Lightning McQueen. And I'm not a fan of him.
I have some words to say about him, my good man. I've just been sent an important message via Discord. That Kurt, my guy, you could have just put it in the chat. That Mini Gabriel has a different face than that image, and thus we should reconsider. Oh, he looks worse. Oh no! Oh no!
Him.
Oh, he's just the same as Kurt. Oh.
God.
Oh, that makes him. That makes him.
Oh my god.
No. Okay, Gabriel gets.
Hell no.
Okay,
This
Gabriel gets E tier.
Gabriel, yes, Gabriel goes E.
I'm mad. I'm genuinely mad. He has the same face as Kurt.
Why?
I think Kurt.
I know we complained about the fact that he looks dead inside, but I would have preferred that over just having the same face. Come on, Mattel, you're chipping out on it.
Does that mean we move Kurt down too? I think he could stay in C.
Kurt, it's Gabriel that's the problem.
Well, Cars like Ninjago, thank you for ruining my opinion on Mini Racers Gabriel. No wonder I didn't know he existed. They have the same face. Okay. Bling Bling McQueen. I'm glad it's something they attempted. However,
some things should not be attempted.
No, I'm glad they made. They didn't have to. And that goes both ways. You know, oh, they didn't have to do this, and oh, they did not have to do this. He's looking to the side. He's got piston cups painted on his wheels, but all the minis have big ol' holes in their wheels, so it looks ugly. Also, it's not metallic. I think he's fine, because he's at least got a different face. If this were regular Dynaco McQueen, I'd put it in B tier, but it does kind of fail as a Bling Bling McQueen. I give it a pass in my eyes, because I didn't expect them to pull off metallic wheels, and we all know that regular Bling Bling McQueen is something Mattel struggles with. So I kind of cut this one some slack, but...
It's bad. It's not bad, but I think that at least the 155 scale version, you could attempt and customize that to make it accurate. What are you supposed to do?
I like the fact...
Replace the wheels with ones without holes in them? What, huh?
For the fact that it's...
Change the piston cup with the 155 scale one.
You
can't do anything with this.
For the fact that it's like an iconic McQueen variant, you know, they didn't have to do it. It was nice of them to. There is a bug directly above my laptop. There it is.
And for that, we'll give it a B for bug.
Just ignore the bug. Oh, we're putting it... We're putting it that high?
I did that. I don't think it's bad.
I would put him in C.
I don't mind.
If B is average, he's a little below average because he fails at what he's trying to be.
Trying to be.
Well, we put him in C. Anyway, we have two very solid ones next. Up first, we have Tokyo Mater.
S. I'm not discussing this. I'm not debating this. S.
Would you like to give me some reasons?
Number one, he is amazing. We all love Tokyo Mater, and we all know how rare his 155 scale version is.
The spoiler on mine is permanently slanted.
He has a lot of personality. His Mini Racer has a lot of personality. His expression, spot on. And I love all the modifications. His spoiler looks ginormous.
The spoiler on mine is permanently slanted. It's permanently... The spoiler is broken. It's my spoiler. The spoiler on mine is the spoiler. I didn't ask. The spoiler on mine is slanted forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
I
He's fine. It you.
I think the only mini racer that could surpass this one is the Hot Rod Mater one. But that's because they literally just used the same mold.
No, they didn't.
Just change the wheels.
No.
And add the other stuff like the exhaust pipe.
No, he has. That's what I thought.
Same expression.
No, he doesn't. He has a completely different mold. He has. We'll get to him in a little bit, but he has a completely different mold. He has a different face. He has a different spoiler. He also doesn't have a tow hook. He has a completely different mold from Tokyo Mater, and that's what shocked me when I first got him. They are incredibly different. They're very similar, but they have a multitude of differences. He's modified.
So putting this in S?
I mean, I think both of these go in S, probably.
Both, yes. We agree on both going on S.
That was the problem.
Spectacular, amazing.
I was like,
Good job, Mattel.
are we sure we want both of them in S? But yeah.
Yes, both. They're both equally amazing.
Well, we're not there yet, but do you want me to just find where that Mater is and drop him in S? No, we'll get to him later. Oh, I already took a picture of that Mater. World Grand Prix McQueen is next.
Another S.
S!
Yes, he's amazing.
I think he's... We put Cars 1 McQueen in A. I think this guy deserves A.
This guy deserves S.
He's a little chubby, but like...
He was good.
He matches the shape of Cars 2 McQueen.
He even has accurate colored windows.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, I think he's the best we can get in terms of McQueen, other than maybe the Caveman McQueen in terms of accuracy.
Oh, that Axel says otherwise on the Caveman McQueen.
But does he really deserve S?
He deserves S.
Cruisin' McQueen is an S.
And this, honestly, I think this is better than Cruisin' McQueen.
But we can't just start abusing our power and throwing everything into S.
We have to start abusing our powers. We have to. It's the 2021 Mini Racers line.
Gail Buford.
Okay, now we're getting to the A tier stuff.
Yeah. There's no way Gale is not an A. The haulers are a little because they're all a little squishy.
This one doesn't look cursed, at least. Like, Mac, every time I look at Mini Racers Mac, I feel like it's sucking the soul out of my body.
They're condensed, but Gail Buford doesn't look that way. They allowed Gail to kind of be as big as she needs to be. And I think she goes an A for that.
Yes.
I can't...
A for accurate.
If there was an A+ tier, she'd go in it. Tractor.
I'm gonna go on a hot take here.
I don't like it
I
that...
do not like the Tractor Mini Racer.
I just said that. I don't like it that much. It's the outline around the eyes makes me not like it that much, but I can't go lower than B.
Yeah, solid. It's just, if the Cars Land Tractor exists, why buy this?
Because it's cheaper. And you don't have to go to Disneyland to get it. Now granted, the front wheels don't roll, which should deduct some points.
Yes, it deducts actually a lot of points for me.
But the mold is perfect.
Perfect because it's a tractor. It's not that hard to mess up.
No,
They've
but
never
like...
messed up a tractor once.
Yeah, they have.
When?
When they made 80 racing tractors. Got them. No, but I love the fact that the production information is on the udder, so they spaced out the parts of the udder. It's great, guys. Look, this is good. I think it should be A, but I think you and I are both kind of mean, so we're gonna put it in B.
Yeah.
There are things holding it back. I don't mind the front wheels not rolling because the car itself still rolls.
But it still looks meh, especially in the face.
But you really want it on the same tier as regular Jackson Storm?
Yes, Actually, I think Jackson Storm is kind of a good mini racer.
He's not bad. He's just, he's a little boring. I'd argue that the racing tractor we got looks significantly better than the regular one.
Oh, absolutely. At least it looks like, at least the face isn't messed up.
Dexter Hoover is next.
Oh God, Dexter Hoover. I forgot who that was. Oh, there he is. Look at him.
Now,
Washed proportion.
Everyone's immediately gonna say he's missing his flag. Yeah.
I don't care. In fact, I think that gives him a lot of points. I think the flag is distracting, and for once we get a Dexter Hoover without flag.
You could pull the flag out of any of them. It's not really. It's kind of a non-issue.
I know, but still,
But
I still don't like the rear view mirrors.
I think he's too wide. The squash proportions
that's fair.
usually don't bother me.
He did not look like that in the movie.
And I'm still waiting for them to reuse this mold for literally any other pickup truck. I can't put him higher than B, but he is very good. He's just not an A.
Yeah. I can tell who's next, and I am not excited about this.
Who is it?
I don't even bother to know its name. It's the Thunder Hollow race. High Impact.
High Impact.
Everyone loves High Impact.
High Impact High Impact is exceptionally expensive online. Her 155 scale. You have no idea.
I don't care.
Here she is. Hello.
Is it she or he?
It's a she. I think she's pretty good.
Yeah, she doesn't almost curse in the movie. She's not as iconic as you know who.
I mean, High Impact is dressed like a Muppet. Like, the color scheme here is like what I expect Ernie or Bert to wear, not what I expect a car in a demolition derby to look like. High Impact here is wearing like the Chris Chan striped shirt, okay?
Is this why you're gonna? Is this the reason you justify putting her in S tier or something? Come on, your current PP is literally Elmo.
No, I said Chris Chan. That's not a good thing. I think High Impact is B for accuracy, but being boring.
B for boring. Let's do that.
But look, Fair Game even has chipped teeth. Like, they put more effort into her than I would if I were Mattel. And yes, my current
You should totally put detail into High Impact. Come on, son. Oh no, Rotor. He's going to an F.
Okay, look. Sometimes the minis got ambitious at this time, and I respect that. But sometimes it doesn't exactly pan out for the better. Much like with Bling Bling McQueen, I'm glad we got a Rotor Turbowski. I am. But he could have been better. They did their best. They did. But he's one of the items that just feels like the confines of the packaging really sort of damaged it. He has a spinning propeller. He's got dummy wheels here. He only has one functioning wheel, and it's in the back, where I don't even think he has wheels here in canon. He might. I don't remember. He looks good, I think. But it's another one where I can't give him higher than B. And honestly, the more I look at him, the more I want to say maybe C. He's way too wide at the front. He's a case of them trying to make every mini racer roughly the same width. And in the case of him, his front should be thinner.
Yeah.
When you get into characters like this, you need to keep...
The Mini Adventures Rotor Turbowski, you could say he's too wide, but at least he makes up for it for actually, you can use him as a functional toy helicopter.
Well, did you not see the propeller on this one spins?
But you cannot put cars inside, and I know that he's not supposed to do that, but still.
That wasn't the Mini Adventures one? The big one? That's not for Mini Adventures. That was just for a plastic mater that was not made for anything else. His color on the side is molded into the metal, which is a nice detail, but it doesn't spin. I can't give him... I don't know, man. He looks good from the side, but as soon as he turns to the front, that face... Look at that.
C for cursed.
Look at him. Oh my gosh, how much does the live stream let you zoom in? Look at that. That's our thumbnail now. He looks like he's about to, like, pester his co-workers at the water fountain. I don't...
That face looks suspicious. I do not like it.
I want to give him B for the fact that they tried. But the final product does say C. I'm sorry.
C for effort, guys.
C for effort.
Nick, is it gonna be an actual good one or a horrible one or somewhere in between?
I don't know. Oh no, it's time to make a new C row. Row 3 of C tier.
Speaking of C tier, I spot a C tier 155 scale diecast next to your laptop.
The new
You're gonna review soon.
The new Mater, I think, is pretty cool. It's...
Didn't we rank him C in the tier list?
That was before I got him. I don't remember where we ranked him. Barry D. Petal is next, and at least he looks better.
No, it's a horrible one.
No. You're thinking of his Thailand variant. The 150...
Why is Barry D. Petal so popular?
He's not.
Mattel loves this guy.
Someone at Mattel...
I do not stand for it.
Someone at Mattel has this, like, deep, long-lasting, ever-loving crush on Barry D. Petal.
My God.
I know who it is, but I won't expose them.
I want to see the fanfics they wrote.
They love Barry D. Petal so much that every year he must be released in some capacity. He's fine. He looks way better than the Thailand variant. Oh, he looks good. His mini, I gotta give him B, I'm sorry. But, like, his Thailand variant is beyond ugly. I mean, if you're the one person at Mattel who's into this, like, props to you, bro. But, I'm sorry, man.
No, we'll give him B for Barry.
It was me, Barry.
Ew, that Thailand variant. Ew. Look at that. That's horrible.
I gotta write that down for the next Cars Randomness. I have to parody the "It was me, Barry" meme, but with Barry D. Petal. Uh-oh, time to start row 4 of B tier.
Next thing you know, we're gonna put Birdie the Bus in B tier. We're just putting everything in B tier.
You agreed. You could have said no.
Well, to be fair, he is just an average mini racer.
On the subject of average mini racers, man, we really need a good one right now, don't we?
I don't think this one is good. I think this one is just average.
Racing, Rusty's Rap Ramon.
No, Metallic Racing, Rusty's Racing Ramon.
Oh. Now, the fact that we got this and not the Lightning Ramon is a little eh. But there was something that won me over when I got this. Something that made me like him more than Lightning Ramon, who doesn't have a mini, and also made him stand apart. Not just is he metallic and with the gold, they made his top gold too and still gave him flame designs, which is pretty cool. I wish more were gold. I wish the back were gold. It's not. It doesn't really match. He is a little inconsistent in terms of design, because you have gold on the top and it doesn't line up with the Rusty's logo, but they were nice enough to actually put flames on the lightning bolt and still have the Rusty's logo. It feels like a lot of cool concepts.
Ramon's got flames.
Ramon Racing, Rusty's Metallic, exactly, thank you. You know, he's the perfect definition of, I think, good, but, like, there's a little missed potential there. They could have they didn't go all the way. Like, it feels like there are unfinished concepts within this Ramon. Certain areas where they should have executed their idea a little more fully, but it feels like they held themselves back. Does that make any sense?
I am warning you right now. My phone is at 5%. All of my portable chargers do not have battery, so I won't be able to see the stream.
Plug it in.
Well, I'm gonna have to be at like the other side of the room. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be comfortable in my desk for this.
I'm never
be on my bed.
I'm never comfortable.
Which is
I'm
arguably more comfortable, but still.
Well, you go figure something out. I'm never comfortable on streams. I'm standing up right now.
Oh no.
Okay, so this Ramon I think is a C tier. No, he's B. What do you think? No, we put the Fillmore in B. And we put don't tell me we put we put the Red and the Mater also in B. And the Fillmore, but we said the Fillmore was better.
I think a lot of character development happened in between streams.
Do you want to move Red and Mater to C?
Yes.
And then we'll throw Ramon in there with them too.
Alright, my phone is plugged in. I can still see the screen. Hooray.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle, just like the next mini racer, which I can't see, so this statement will probably age horrible.
It's Mac.
Oh no!
Mini Mac is.
I made a mistake.
We got too occupied trying to figure out that we got too occupied knowing that we could, that we didn't stop to ask if we should.
I've made a severe lapse of my judgment.
The purpose of my content is always to entertain. Look, I don't own the Mini Mac yet. He's not the best.
He looks horrible.
This
is the stuff nightmares are made from.
Like, I've heard a lot of people in my comments complain about this Mac, and I was always like, it can't be that bad. I still don't own him. Maybe I'm holding on to false hope, but when I look at him like this, they really could have done better. And I hate to say it, but, like, again, I like to give these more ambitious one higher rankings, but this Mac is gonna have to go pretty low, in my opinion. Here's the thing.
This might be surprising coming from me. This is not going F tier. Because it's going in Z tier. What is this?
Here's the thing. I praise minis that have unique and different molds for the sheer fact that they pulled them off. Now that we have proof that Mattel can pull stuff like this off, we also need to hold them accountable for when they make something ambitious and fail. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they make impressive minis of impressive types of vehicles you wouldn't expect, like Mack or other haulers or the tractors or whatever. But when that falls through, we can't give it a high ranking just because they attempted to make Mack. When Mack looks bad, we have to treat it fairly, you know? Because this is where the mini racers are now. So, I think he goes in D.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2.5-ish rows left. Oh no, we got a lot of rows left, dude. Okay. Let's hurry up. American Flag Sarge, I like. Nice variant. It's a good non-canon variant.
Yeah, but I think the next variant, I don't know where it is in the list, but I think you know who I'm talking about, is way better. Okay, not Siddeley, but
Tie-dye?
one in the wave, I think.
Tie-dye Fillmore?
Yes.
He wasn't in that wave, but
Way better. I love tie-dye Fillmore, but
I think this Sarge can go in B.
this one is good too.
Oh, the bug that was crawling around earlier was on the armrest of my chair, and I accidentally knocked it off, and now it's like, it's on Luigi's building now.
Oh no, it's um Luigi's Casadella
Bug.
bug.
Casadella stink bug. It also has a significantly better expression than regular Sarge. And you could argue that, like, oh, well, the flag is only on his roof, but, like, that's how Jeeps work, man. That's a real thing that you could do to your Jeep in real life. So I like the fact that this variant took into account that this is a way that Sarge could actually make himself look.
Even in Cars 2, the video game, where they had Camo Sarge, his camo design was only on his roof. So if we're looking into Cars 2, the video game,
I don't.
for good arguments against your point, I think your point is pretty weak.
I'm surprised that they haven't made that as a mini yet, but maybe they did and we just can't see it because it's, you know, it's invisible.
Yeah.
B
It's
tier?
like the tactical stroller.
Deep cut. B tier?
No, that is way too harsh.
For Sarge?
I love the paint job here.
I was gonna put him in B and Tie-Dye Fillmore in A, but honestly, Tie-Dye Fillmore may be S.
Nah, that's too high.
I think he's S. I'm gonna say S. You fight me, literally fight me. Then Patriot Sarge goes in B.
Disney Star 1 is way better.
Then this one goes in B.
Okay, fine. We'll put him in B for Patriotic Sarge.
Sidley.
Italy, another one that really grinds my gears. I'm never saying that again.
Does he? I think he's a pretty solid. I think he's the best air vehicle we've gotten.
He's the best. Doesn't mean he's good.
I like him.
Vehicles are not a stunning example to good mini racers.
He looks like a pill.
Yeah.
He's funny.
It's like Dream's normal pills.
We're still making. It's been 2 years. Let go. He's just like a little like he's just like a little chubby plane. Like when he flies, he goes like this. Like, I can't put him lower than B. I love him. He's funny.
Okay, B is good. I thought you were gonna put him in like A or something.
No, he's fine. B for Sidley.
Open wide for the airplane that has spies inside of it and a lot of guns.
Where's the B? None of the words you just said had the letter B in them.
I did not say B.
I just went through every single word you just said, and not a single one included the letter B. That was impressive.
That wasn't intentional. I did not say B4. I just said that by itself. Silver Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen. Pretty solid, honestly. Better than the Radiator Springs McQueen Mini Racer.
The regular one has a bad face, but luckily they fixed his face for future variants, this and the dirt track one. The dirt track one is...
Still haven't corrected. Well, it's not an error, but still, they haven't updated the actual regular Radiator Springs McQueen.
Who cares? I do, a little. But I would honestly put this guy in A. He's my probably my favorite Silver Mini.
His face is great. The expression is, well, so expressive.
I would put him in A. I will put him in A.
Yes, you will. Because he's A worthy.
I would vouch for S for this guy.
No, S is too high.
If World Grand Prix...
For Tokyo Mater.
We put World Grand Prix McQueen in S, though.
And that actually deserves this year. Like this one.
Nick Shift is next. He's the Spearmint Next Gen, one of my most anticipated cars, and one of the most disappointing ones.
Not like...
He was very disappointing when I got him, but at least I found Will Rush. Nick Shift is just like a culprit of the Thailand's paint is kind of bad sometimes. I think it got in the way of him looking good.
When when fan-made customs look better than the official thing, I think that's where you mess up.
I think he should have just been metallic, but I guess we were wrong in thinking he was, because most customs made him metallic.
But wasn't he in the movie?
He was barely in the movie, man.
But still, from the evidence we have, he looks metallic. So, Your Honor, Mattel is wrong.
The colors, the two colors on him, the light blue and the darker blue, are far too close in color, and that bothers me, because it doesn't really make him stand out. It's like Jim Reverick, like I was just saying for Jim Reverick. The colors are just sort of mashed into like a blob, and like, I'm sorry. But this one, honestly, I would put in D tier. I'm sorry.
Okay, fair enough. But my problem here isn't the fact.
Would you rather I put him in?
Look ugly.
Would you rather I put him in
C?
C?
They look okay. It's just not the Nick Shift from the movie.
I'm gonna put him in D. Yeah, he's down here with Officer Mac. Ooh, that was a mistake.
Officer Mac? I did not know they made that.
Officer Mater and Mac. Uh-oh, time to make a second D tier.
Oh no. This one will be preserved for, I don't know. I don't remember the rest of the mini racers except the good ones or the really horrendous ones.
Command V. Okay. Who's next? Radiator Springs Ramon. A tier.
And fair enough.
Do I even need to get him out? This is one of the best Ramon. This is.
I think everyone agrees on A tier here, right, guys? In the chat, please say I agree, so that Ty doesn't have to bring out his Radiator Springs Ramon.
He's good. He really is.
I think that's because of the paint job.
Yeah.
It's immaculate.
All right, the 3 Racing Red cars are next, and I think Mattel's 155 scale were better.
A side tangent here. Why is he called Radiator Springs Ramon when with all the paint jobs, excluding like Florida Ramon and Union Jack Ramon, were all seen in Radiator Springs?
Because this one has Radiator. This one literally has Radiator Springs painted on it, man.
I'm still vouching for my fan-made name of Sunset Ramon.
I think that the 155 scale line did a better job with the Racing Reds. It's just the classic case of metallic minis don't use a paint scheme as shiny as 155 scale cars typically. We have McQueen, Sally, and Mater. Sally and Mater are B tier to me. McQueen is C.
I think they're all on the same tier for me.
You want to just drop them in
But
B?
you put them that low? Why?
You want to drop them all?
Honestly, if hot take here, most of these are better than the 155 scale ones. Mater, okay, we just discussed that his mold sucks. Sally, on par with the 155 scale one. McQueen, way better than the 155 scale one.
No, because my problem with the McQueen is that the silver decals on him aren't vibrant enough. You can barely see them.
It still looks good.
I think the 155 scale one looks better just because they used a better silver. The proto.
Can you actually show it?
I just put them away.
Oh no.
You want me to get all the way up again and then sit back down? I think all 3 of these are B tier. I wish they looked a little better.
I mean, judging from the prototype images, which we all know aren't really accurate all the time, I think they're okay. They're great. Not great. I just said they're okay and they're great in the same breath.
I'm dropping them.
They're okay. They're good.
I'm putting them all in B. I'd put McQueen lower. I really would. Let me show you.
Let me see the McQueen. Hey guys, I'm liking McQueen from the hit Pixar series Cars.
Okay, so
And
look
I'm
at...
red now. That's the difference. I'm red now. I've never been red before.
The side decals are good, the roof decals are good, but the Rusty's logo itself is awful on the mini one.
Oh yeah, I can vouch for the rest of the decals, not the Rusty's logo though.
So I'm gonna...
It looks barely silver. It blends in with the rest of the car. And okay, now I see it. Okay, now I get it.
So can I
The
put him...
racing red, the 155 scale one is more of a cherry metallic red. This one's just straight up dark metallic red.
And that's what they did for all three of these. So I'm gonna... Can I put this McQueen a tier lower?
Okay, yeah, sure.
I think B is being too generous. I just don't think these turned out too good, unfortunately. Dusty!
Oh no, Dusty Crop Hopper, what is he doing here?
Dusty Crop Hopper, what are you doing in my tier list? Here's Dusty.
Well, who are you trying? It sounds like you're trying to do an impression of Mickey with a British accent.
No, that was never mind. I forget what that's from. That's that one video with the guys reviewing Madagascar.
I do not know that.
Oh, that's very disappointing. And he goes, Alex a Lion, what are you doing in my car? Anyway, here's Dusty. I think Dusty's a really solid mini. I'd go A tier, honestly. He's just like one of the cases where the character is captured perfectly.
What bothers me is that one, he hasn't been initially released with Rusty. Two, the mini racers colors of Rusty and Dusty don't match for some reason.
Well, they
I
don't.
don't know if I'm the only one who knows that. It's really bugging me.
They don't match in the.
Insane.
I don't think they match in the movie, but it's leagues better than the color scheme they use for them currently for 155 scale. Their color scheme has been way too dark for several years.
The 155 scale ones are better.
I'd throw Dusty in A though. I would.
He's solid, so I guess. But Rusty will go lower.
I could see that. Okay. Are you okay with him being an A?
Sure, why not?
Lizzie.
Lizzie, the fastest car in the West.
Lizzie, it's hard not to put Lizzie in A. She's very impressed. She does have a few flaws. Like, right here under the mouth, but they had to fit the axles somewhere, you know? Sacrifices had to be made. But she is very solid. It's just this part on the front that's a little annoying under the mouth, but again, that's where they had to fit in the axles. So, very hard to not put Lizzie in A.
Along with the next one that for some reason has A as its code.
The A is for Advent Calendar.
Red has a little A on top of
Yeah.
it. I think that's a sign to put him in A tier too.
The A is for Advent Calendar, because that's where he's from. Alright, where does Lizzie go? Because this part on the front of Lizzie really bugs me, but again, that's where you had to fit the axles.
Yeah. Okay. I still like it. Wait, we did red before, right?
This is... How many times do I... This is the third time I'm saying now that this is the red from the Advent Calendar.
I know. I was just confused. I thought we didn't do regular red.
Okay, where is Lizzie?
Lizzie, I don't know. I don't know where she is. She's gone.
Oh, you are right, chat. I did not put in Sally. Thank you. We didn't include Racing Red Sally. Thanks. Let me grab her real quick.
Racing Sally. This is the same case as Ramon Green. Now it's Red Racing Sally.
So they said,
Well,
oh.
it's not really. If it was the same case as Ramon Green, it would be Sally Racing Red.
All right, well, for the Christmas red, they were nice enough to make him a little different. They added additional details, like making his ladders candy canes and molding his plastic pieces in sort of a crystal white sort of color.
And actually painting his rims.
And not just the wheels, yeah. So they made him a bit more special. I would put him on... Where's regular? We put regular red in B, so I'd put him in B, because he still has that same bad face.
Yeah. I'd say this one's better.
I think it's better, but...
Not enough to be a tier above.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was going to say. All right, Holiday Flow.
This one's just, yeah. They didn't change much. I don't like the ones where they just added snow detailing and called it a day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are going lower for sure.
She does have a different face than the original, though.
Does she? Is it really that significant? Is it really enough to save this variant?
She has an eyebrow raised, but she also has significantly little snow on her compared to other ones. She has a way better face, but far less snow on her than the other snow variants.
I did not know that Flo became the Rock.
So where do you want to put?
Wow, that expression is way better. I did not realize how bad the original Flo's expression was. Look at that.
Regular.
Why are the eyes so apart, and why are her mouth so light on the original version? It looks just straight up very light gray.
Well, we put that Flow in A, so I think the Snow Flow goes in B.
Yeah.
Better face, but not enough snow.
No, not enough snow for me.
Alright, Snow Luigi, I'm about to throw hands, let me tell you. I don't like Mini Racers Luigi.
So first, it's Mini Racers Luigi, which we don't like. Second, there isn't even something different about him. It's just the snow detail. Again.
Is it snow or is it salt? Exactly. I'm gonna put this on whatever the same tier Luigi's on.
Okay. But at least Luigi had nice white wall wheels.
A Luigi.
This guy's,
Snowplow McQueen isn't a new release. That was a plastic accessory that clipped onto the McQueen from the year before, so no, it doesn't count.
Wow, imagine if we rate an accessory. Guys, let's rate Mini Racers Guido.
We're not rating the plastic ones. They are on here, but I refuse. They're not Mini Racers, and they never will be. Hot Rod Mater.
They never will be. Oh my god, another S tier. We already discussed this already.
We talked earlier in the stream that he would be an S. Larry Camper I don't own, but he looks pretty cool.
He looks great.
He looks good.
He looks like he's gonna moderate some subreddits.
That's a Cars Adventures reference.
Well, it was the Christmas shorts, but still.
Still canon. I don't own this one. This wave never hit my stores. I will say, this image does make him look a little worse. I think he's A tier.
Yeah.
He was nice to get, though. Tex.
The cars included were weird, though. Okay, I get Cars on McQueen, but Dirt Track, Fabulous Hudson Hornet?
There's not a regular.
Duck. I don't know, but still.
There's not a regular Hudson Hornet. Tex.
A regular Doc.
Look at Tex. Look at Tex. He looks so funny. I don't know why.
Hey, Mom. I became a moderator for PewDiePie's subreddit. Aren't you proud of me?
Okay, I like
I'm
Mini
gonna
Tex.
be on mean review.
Mini Tex is like a cute Goofy. Like, look at how big his mustache is.
Oh my god, it's just an A tier. You know who isn't on A tier?
Who?
Carla Veloso. She's a B tier.
Why?
Raul is an S though.
Nah, Carla's A.
Carla looks. I don't know.
What's your beef with Mini Racers Carla Veloso?
She's just she's just not as good as the others.
We agreed on A for Tex.
Yes. A for
Texas. What were you saying? Which one? No, that doesn't really work. Yeah, Mini.
for a billionaire.
Uh, um, Carla's fine. She's funny. Carla being condensed didn't go as well as Francesco. I don't know realistically how you could pull off her proportions, but she's certainly not bad looking.
I still her eyes bug me. Why are they so far apart?
I can understand your want to put her in B, and I will oblige.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now if you only did that with Bruce Miller.
No.
Oh no, next is Mator, I think.
Mator is actually a successful glow in the dark.
Yes, but there's one thing holding him back.
He has wheels.
And that's called wheels.
Well, that's how he gets set apart from the 155 scale. But this guy is one. He straight up is a 155 scale Mator. He's difficult because he's huge. He's very big. He's very large. He has wheels. He glows in the dark. He glows in the dark successfully. But, like, I feel like they did this because they're not making cartoon diecasts anymore. And they realized that 155 scale Mator costs, like, all the money. Also, he should, if you want to get real technical, he should be white, but he's this color scheme as to fit in the glow-in-the-dark paint. I think, honestly, I hate to do this to Mator, but I'd give him a B.
Why do you do this to Mator?
What?
Why do you hate doing this to Mator?
He's my guy. He's Mator. Like, the fact that they made him.
It's still, he's a B tier.
The wheels don't deduce that many points, in my opinion.
But he's not my Mator.
Like,
Mator is a flying saucer, not on wheels.
they gave him... Well, they're called mini racers. They want to give them all at least one wheel.
Then they... Well, I was gonna say they should have gave him, like, the wheel from Italy or Roto Tabasco, like the little wheel in the bottom, but he probably won't balance well with that, so never mind, I guess.
Roger is the best air vehicle.
You just said that to Italy.
But, like, Roger, I forgot about Roger. Roger legit is. They actually pulled him off exceptionally well, and I would argue to put him in S tier and fight me.
Oh yes, my favorite rocket, the King's crew chief.
Roger is a good mini. He is cool. He is nice. He is neato.
He is Nito. I don't know what rhymes with Nito.
Burrito. Got it. All right. Can I... Where would you put Roger?
I would put him, we'll go A for astronaut, even though he's not an astronaut. Still,
He's really walking a thin line between A and S.
no, S is he's in. Remember, he's an aircraft. Those aren't really good.
But he is. He's the exception.
Okay, but still.
You put World Grand Prix McQueen in S. I'm putting Roger in S.
You did not do World Grand Prix McQueen like that. He is way better than most mini racers out there.
But Roger is an accurate depiction of a larger character who, mind you, is an air vehicle, and when they didn't do as good on any of the other air vehicles, Roger is solid in comparison.
But in terms of the rest of the mini racers, he's A.
If we were only comparing, yeah, exactly. We're comparing where all the other air vehicles look really bad compared to Roger. So we'll throw him an A. He's very close to S to me. Union Jack Ramon is boring.
Ew, boo! We don't like you, Union Jack Ramon. For some reason, you were released like 3 times from Thailand, including this one.
No, those were all the paint gun variants. This is not that.
It's still paint gun Union Jack Ramon.
No,
it's not. It doesn't suddenly turn into paint gun Ramon Green or something. It's still Union Jack.
I don't know what you're saying, but okay. The original release said with paint gun. Now it doesn't. He's fine. Kind of boring. B. I'll go B. He's B.
B for okay. We already made this joke.
British.
I should stop.
He's B for
I
British.
was gonna say for boring, but that is way better. B for British.
Dinoco McQueen is next, and he's fine. Like, he could have been better.
Why is his promo art metallic?
Because whoever made this list messed up a few times. Yeah, Dinoco McQueen is fine. Go B or maybe A.
Hot take here, metallic Danica McQueen is better.
No, he isn't.
We discussed it.
Oh, he's so ugly.
But still.
No, you.
Not change my mind.
Dead wrong. You're wrong. Good day, sir. He's.
Good day, sir. Okay, so I leave or.
I think we could put Dinoco McQueen in A. I'd put him in B, but.
B. B for, but not metallic.
But. Dinoco Chick Hicks is an A, though.
Because Dinoco Chick is better.
I think Dinoco McQueen would be higher up if it didn't take him so long to make him.
So I see a Fillmore next.
It's my boy tie-dye Fillmore.
I saw the P. I was like, wait, is that tie-dye Fillmore? And it's the guy who made this labeled him as Peace Fillmore.
Well, first off, I love his face.
Peace Fillmore. It sounds like someone talking to Fillmore. Like, okay, Peace Fillmore.
I like his face.
He doesn't have the tie-dye on the Volkswagen logo. I love that. Kind of looks like a nose. I like that from the Disney Store one.
But I like this for not having that, though. I like that it's different in that regard. I like that they put it on the roof instead, because the roof of the Disney Store one's completely blank.
Doesn't always mean better.
Well, I think this is better. 3, almost every surface of him other than the front is tie-dye, and I think it looks great. Just like how you'd wear a tie-dye shirt. You're not going around with a tie-dye face. So this Fillmore has different designs on each side of him, which is also really cool. I'd vouch to put this in S. I know somebody out here isn't going to agree with me on that, but it's my stream, and I'm not debating you anymore.
I was gonna say A, but since we're not debating, okay.
I think he deserves S tier. I don't think there's anything you could do to make him better.
Give him a tie-dye nose.
But at what cost? Maybe he deserves A, but if he's an like not World Grand Prix McQueen should not be an S.
No, please do not put him in A. He's my pride and joy, even though I didn't make.
But like when I say that I really like something, you always debate to bring it lower.
Because you're wrong. I'm objectively right all the time.
But, like, so are you, though. Like, it's World Grand Prix McQueen. There's nothing that's... He looks good. He looks accurate, but he's not more accurate than Larry Camper or Dusty or Roger or any of the other ones we put in A. He's not more accurate than Junior Moon is. Nothing gives him the advantage.
He's groundbreaking, though.
Why? He's just another McQueen, but slightly more round.
Exactly. Do you want me to give a whole PowerPoint presentation on how earth-shattering this mini racer is?
Give me one good reason for why he shouldn't be moved down a rank.
Because I said so.
Alright, we're moving him to A.
No! Oh no. I can't handle this anymore. First Bruce Miller, now World Grand Prix McQueen.
He is good!
I don't think I can do this anymore.
You know what, though? We really put Metallic... If Metallic Dynaco Chick Hicks is allowed in S, then World Grand Prix McQueen can stay in S.
Oh, thank God.
But we're putting Tie-Dye... Tie-Dye Fillmore's going in S, though.
I was this close to cancel you on Twitter, Ty.
I don't even have a Twitter. Hot Rod Jr. is good. We put Heyday Jr. in A. I would put Hot Rod Jr. at the same place as Heyday Jr. From here, he looks like the London bus. I wish he was the London bus, man. Oh, he does kind of look like it from a distance. Alright, I'm putting Hot Rod Jr. on A because we put Heyday Jr. in A. We're now on to our third row of A tier. I think we lost him. Uh-oh.
You did not lose me. I just need some time after the trauma I just went through.
I just put him back on S. We already went over this. Regular Miss Fritter.
No, the damage is still done.
Regular Miss Fritter. Regular Miss Fritter. We put the muddy one in D tier. We put the metallic one in C. We put the gold one in B. I think the regular one just goes in B. Right?
Do whatever you want. Just please don't drag down World Grand Prix.
If you continue this joke for the rest of the stream, I'm literally shutting it off, my guy.
Okay, fine. I'll be back in like the next 2 mini races. Give me time.
If you have to go somewhere, you could legitimately tell me. You don't need to make it into some sort of elaborate joke. It's not funny. I moved him back into S tier. Also, these are toy cars.
You fake cars fan. I'm gonna cancel you on Twitter now.
Where are we putting this school bus with devil horns?
We're putting it in wherever you want to put it.
You want to go B tier?
Sure.
Alright, we got Damage the King next, and he's kind of difficult, like... Here's the thing. You know what kills it for me? He doesn't have the broken spoiler.
Oh, that's a good point.
That bothered me right out the gate. He looks good. He does have matte paint. He looks good, but, like... The fact that he doesn't have the broken spoiler really kills it for me. When I was actually making...
That knocked it down from S to A for me.
That knocks it down from A to B for me. Regular the King is an S. I would have put this in A if he had that fixed spoiler, because he has a very good expression. No, he has a unique expression, which is nice, but like the lack of the broken spoiler, I don't know if that's just like a personal thing, but the fact that they didn't mold a special spoiler for him, to me, is gonna knock him down to B, which is a shame, because the rest of him belongs in A. But do you mind if we throw him in B? It's the
That's just... I can't... bothers me now.
the spoiler?
Yes, now that I've realized it bothers me now.
I can't put it lower than B. I put him in B. The Clutch Aid tractor looks significantly better than the original tractor. The fact that it exists makes me perpetually, constantly mad, but, like, it looks good.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put... We put the regular tractor in B. Do we dare put this a tier higher? I think it belongs in A, honestly.
Yes, we put it tier higher for movie.
Oh my gosh, this one is Mooey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Unidentified Flying Mater next, and he also glows in the dark. He's cool because he's one Mattel hasn't made in 155 scale.
To be fair though, how would you make it in the 155 scale line without making it glow in the dark?
Well, they could still make it glow in the dark. You could just paint blue around his rims. There's a plastic Unidentified Flying Mater. His base is blue. Of course, he does get points off for the fact that in the car's tune, he's blue. The lights are blue, and here they're glow-in-the-dark color. So a part of me wishes that he wasn't glow-in-the-dark and instead had the blue. But, like, this Mater has the face that I wish the regular Mini Racer Mater had. If regular Mini Racer Mater had this face, he'd be an A tier, in my opinion. He's got this ugly thing instead.
Wait. So they pulled off glow in the dark with that color. Why couldn't they put that color on Mator?
They both glow in the dark. I think Mator glows better than this guy.
But still, this color is more accurate for Mator, I think.
Yeah, it is blue. Well, I think for Mator, it's actually the material. For this, it's the paint. That's the difference. For Mator, it's the plastic. For this Mater, it's the paint. So Mator is made of like a sparkly bluish plastic. So this Mater, in my opinion, is going to be one of the hardest ones to rank.
It's not that hard for me.
Where would you put him?
Going solid B.
B?
Yeah.
I was going to say C, but I think there's more good than bad.
No, C is too harsh. This is way better than the original Mater.
That puts him on tier with Mator. Okay. Alright, we are almost at the end here. Oh, I'm almost free.
We are reaching 2022.
We're in 2020.
We have already reached 2022.
We're in 2022. Dirty, Radiator Springs McQueen.
Great, I love it. Honestly, hot take, I'd say I like him more than the Silver Radiator Springs McQueen.
I also do. I was gonna give this guy S tier.
S tier?
Yeah.
Honestly, wouldn't mind. Like I feel like he's more A tier, but I don't mind S tier.
Best use of mud detailing on a Mini. Best metallic color scheme. Best face on a McQueen. I guess he isn't muddy enough, honestly. But no, he's got a great sort of gradient for the mud. It's the most realistic, like, dirt track variant they've ever done. In terms of how the dirt looks. Where it is a little more subtle, but it looks great. The next one is one... Can we go... Do you want to go S, or is that too high?
Sure, we'll go with S. And Jordan, C Productions, what is that message? Please, stop implying what you're trying to imply here.
Look. I've been dreading the moment we get to Soapy Mater. So let's just very quickly discuss this Mater. It's a Mater that's full of soap. It's based on the iconic Tokyo bathroom scene. And like the 155 scale version of this Mater was a Comic-Con exclusive. This one just got dropped in a 3-pack. I don't know where to put him, honestly. Because without the entire bathroom apparatus, he does look kind of weird. I get why Mattel released him with that. Mattel also molded suds onto the Mater.
Yeah,
This
I was
is
just about to say that.
this is a repaint.
The other Mater gets points for having the suds actually molded.
He was also screaming. If this Mater were screaming, he'd be like triple S tier.
Well, this one gets points over the other one because that one was plastic actually, not die-cast. This one is actual die-cast, so yeah. The whole molding thing would have been, I'd imagine, would have been more difficult on.
Well, no, the soap.
than it
Yeah,
was
the
on
soap.
plastic.
Well, the soap was plastic. That's fine. But this is just paint. I think he's C maybe.
I feel like that's a bit too harsh.
But like, is it though? Because it doesn't even really look like soap. It looks like toothpaste.
Okay, that's fair. C for, I don't know.
Yeah, let's not.
C for the C word.
C is for Cookie. That's good enough for me. I don't have Dragon McQueen, but I hope he's okay.
I don't like this guy. First of all, Cars 2 mold. Ew.
No, he
Second
isn't.
of all, his eyes look weird. Ew. Third of all, I feel like his decals are way too small. Like that logo should not be that small.
I don't think they reused.
Have a different mold. Look at that spoiler.
Did they reuse?
Not my Dragon McQueen.
Did they reuse the Cars 2 mold for him? I don't think so. He looks.
Yes, they did. The only thing different is, of course, the expression and the tires.
Nah.
That's the only thing different.
I'm pretty sure they're slightly different.
How are they slightly different? Prove it.
World Grand Prix McQueen is significantly wider at the front. He's rounder. Their 155 scale diecasts have different molds.
Okay, but that's 155 scale. We're talking about a whole other beast here.
He just doesn't look as round as the Cars 2 McQueen.
But he looked similar enough.
Yeah, but he's different. He's got a different shape. I think
They
he's...
could have done him way better.
But how, though? I think he looks solid.
First of all, I'm imagining a Dragon McQueen in my head. They could have done it similar to that Mini Adventures Tuner McQueen. Have, of course, the ginormous spoiler.
The spoiler isn't that big.
And have it kind of curve a bit. Like, have it thinner in the middle and in the front, and back have it more curvy.
So your problem is the spoiler.
And I think that will look perfect and topped off by the expression from the original diecast. That would be an S tier right there. This gets a C tier for me.
I was gonna put this in A, but of course your opinion is definitive, as we all know.
Yes.
Let's compromise and throw him in B.
Okay. Oh no, the next one is DJ. That really rubs me the wrong way. It is very off-putting. I do not like how it looks.
I think he's fine. I don't have him.
He's so off-putting. Look at the eyes.
That's a solid DJ face. Look at him in real life. He's metallic. Wait a minute. He's metallic? Wait, stop. He was metallic the whole time.
Wait, what?
He's metallic.
Who?
DJ.
Uh-huh.
Or he is.
No. That's a custom.
That's not a custom. That's an eBay selling.
Wait. No, I've seen pictures of him before. That was not how it looks. Probably a custom. This is not metallic.
This isn't a custom. This is the 2023 re-release. So maybe.
The other pictures.
Yeah, so I think maybe they updated him.
Okay, they updated him. That would be cool. But we're talking about the original here.
We're talking about
the original here.
We're talking about the one that's pictured here, and I would put him in B.
Okay, that I just find them so awkward. I feel like they nailed every part except for that eye area.
Yeah, the area
Like
by his windshield is it's too wide.
it looks so off-putting. I don't know how to explain it. It looks the eyes look too sunken in. The the whole area feels too sunken in. Like it doesn't feel like a perfect
Okay,
rectangle. It feels like it kind of curves in a bit, and
I
I don't
already
feel.
ranked him. We can move
This
on
is how I
now.
explain Dragon McQueen, but this is not Dragon McQueen. This is DJ. He should be
Raul
the
is next.
Raul last year. You already know.
Nah, he's A tier. He's
Okay, fair enough. Okay, but I do like him very
he
much.
no, he's good, but his front is too fat. He's fine. He's not S tier. He's A tier, I think.
But it's not to the point where it's off-putting. It feels like to the point. It feels like it's supposed to be because it's a mini racer. It doesn't feel off-putting.
It doesn't sacrifice the accuracy. Rusty is okay. He should have been a little longer.
Oh my God, Rusty! I need to see him. I need to see him. Come
Rusty's
on, stream. Don't delay on me.
Rusty's eye
Oh my
area.
God, that looks rough.
Rusty, he looks better in person. His eye area is a bit too big, I think. And he's a bit too wide.
I think his model is okay. It's just the dirt detailing that's not. It's just the overall color.
I don't even see their detailing on him, honestly. I'll throw him in B.
Yeah, BB good.
Jonas Carver's is next. I don't own him, but he looks pretty
Oh
nice.
no, not Jonas.
He looks nice. I don't have him.
He's the no stall guy. I am not a fan of him.
He's one of my personal favorite next gens.
He's one of my personal least favorite next gen.
He's got a nice color scheme. He's actually red, which they're like afraid to do on most cars. If he's actually metallic, then he gets some points for that. It looks like he isn't metallic in person, which is a shame. But he looks very good. I'll throw him in B.
Okay, fair. I think he should be in C though. I feel like he should be in C.
He looks better, way better, and I don't know if it's loaded for you, but I pulled him up online, and he looks way better than he does here.
I do see it. It's just still not convincing me.
Finn,
Honestly, if anything, I'd say this picture looks better.
we got Finn McMissile.
Oh, I think just like you said, the fact that they did it is great, right? But I don't think they did a very good job. My only problem is the front area. If you see Finn in literally any form of merchandise and in the movie, the front area is longer than the back area. Like
Yeah, it also is. It is on the mini.
and his front stick out more.
It is on the mini, significantly so. My one problem with him is his face is just not right.
And his face too. What is this mouth? What is this expression?
It is just the mouth. If I could forgive the eyes, but the mouth really throws it off.
What is it even supposed to be? Like an oh yeah, let's do this expression?
If he had a different face, he'd go A tier, but I think I'll have to settle for B.
Yeah. He looks way better, like, in person than the prototype picture, but still.
Should we be nice and
He's not doing it for
should
me.
we be nice and give him A? I think the face. I think
No.
as soon as you see the
I'm
mouth.
not gonna give him A with that mouth.
Now Holly, on the other hand, is an S tier.
Oh, Holly. Now that's actually an S tier for me.
Holly is captured better than Mattel ever has. They got the perfect shade of purple, and it's metallic, something that even the 2022 Holly didn't pull off. She's shaped perfectly. She looks great. She looks like the character. She looks better than any Holly Mattel ever made.
I find it very frustrating that the two most perfect Holly Shift 12, where they got the colors just right, are the Mini Racers 1 and Holly Shift 12 with electroshock device.
But Holly with Electroshock still
What?
wasn't even metallic. If I were to rank every mini racer like worst to best, Holly would be in my top 2.
Yeah, S tier.
She may
S
be
tier all the way.
she may be my favorite of all time. Gray is next.
S for shift well.
We got Gray next.
Gray, oh no. Oh no. I feel like he's as bad as Mac.
He's
Now
significantly.
looking at him, he looks worse.
He is better than Mac, definitely. It's the shaping and the fact that he's not as square.
Okay, fair enough. He doesn't look as squashed as Mac, but still, look at those. Look at his body compared to his wheels.
I don't have a problem with the wheels. I got a problem with the top half being way smaller than the bottom half. I'd give him a B.
Yeah, that was the point I was trying to illustrate here. His wheels are way too big because he is way too small.
I'm gonna throw him in B.
Yeah, sure, we'll give him B. I think we put Mac in C, right?
We put Mac in D.
Oh, okay.
We are heartless creatures.
This one in C.
I think he deserves B. Yeah, we'll go C. No.
B for Kineko.
Superfly looked awful in his prototype, but he's, I think, the best looking Demolition Derby car in terms of mini. He was captured perfectly. I think he is a superb mini, coming from the worst line of minis, being the Demolition Derby 3-packs. Everything about him is spot on, is perfect. I will go S tier on Superfly. S for Superfly.
A for I tried. I'm just not a fan of the Thunder Hollow cars.
I know you aren't, but we're...
This one really impressed me.
Yeah.
This one really impresses me. It's just not S tier impressive.
I think it is. I think it honestly is. Like, it's...
Exactly. Why does it only have 4 wheels? That was throwing me off. Why does Gray have 4 wheels? He should have 6.
I think Superfly deserves S tier, honestly.
No. No. Superfly is...
It is only the prototype. The final release of Gray has 6 wheels. If you were to put your prejudice against Thunder Hollow cars aside and understand for a moment that Superfly is one of the most accurate mini racers ever made, this prototype does not do him justice. He looks exceptionally good.
The Thunder Hollow racers confuse me, okay? I thought Superfly was a girl.
Superfly's a guy. I put him in S. What does the chat say?
Chat, please say... Oh, wait, actually... There, the chat said A.
Chat, it's my channel.
Specify who should say, who you take account, who you take into account.
Where do we put?
Technically, my message is in the chat, so I count as chat.
You already count because you're on the stream with me. You're the reason why I'm asking people. Everyone in the chat is saying S. You've already been outranked.
No, guys. I think they mistyped. I mean,
S.
A and S on the keyboard are so close.
That's 3 S's next to each other. That's 3 S's next to each other.
All meant A, right, guys?
That's 4 S's versus your 1 A, and thus Superfly is thrown in S.
Oh man.
Christmas Cruiser Ramon.
He is okay.
He's B.
He's definitely not the prototype picture here. Definitely not.
He looks better.
But he's okay. But he looks in the prototype picture. It looks more like flames than ribbons. It's weird. The prototypes for these mini racers, some of them are super weird.
I think he's B. His eye expression is a little off, but I think he's B. He also has white. He also has white tires.
Yeah.
The prototype has black wheels there.
Yeah, this is a This is a solid B.
Fuel Tide Sheer Fillmore was a little disappointing because his he's missing his banners that he has. So he's not a completely accurate Fillmore, but like at least they're doing stuff from the book now, which is very nice. I'd throw him in C, honestly, which is the lowest we've ranked a Fillmore. But
He doesn't have his what?
he the regular Fillmore has banners on his side that say "Peace on Earth," and this Fillmore, it
Oh.
would have been nice if they'd molded the headband on him, but they didn't. They painted it. Same with Sally,
I
who's
did not remember that.
Sally's missing her earmuffs. But this Fillmore really looks a little boring to me because of that additional detail missing. And now that they're doing things from the book, I have to hold him accountable when they do things that don't match the book. So I think he's C.
I know this is off topic, but I had a dream once.
Can we
where
rank
I got
Fillmore
like
first?
access to Mini Racer Snow Day Sally, and it had earmuffs. So if my dream could do better than Mattel, then Mattel really messed up here.
Well, no. The thing is, it's an advent calendar, which means they don't make any new molds for the cars.
They should though.
Yeah, but they don't. So you got to take that into account. Fillmore could have had the banners painted on. I'm putting Fillmore in C, and I'm putting Sally right with him. No, Sally's a B. If Sally had earmuffs, she'd be A. Regular Sally's an A. I think the Sally has the worst.
I think D's too harsh for these. I think they're a B tier.
We put all the snowy
Both of
variants.
them.
We put all the snowy variants in C.
But
So
these are different.
yeah, but
At least they changed like at least it's not only no detailing that's different about them.
they removed the snow detailing.
From who?
Fillmore, Sally, and Ramon. All the 2022 ones did not have snow detailing.
They have white wheels, so that counts.
I think I'm gonna. Can we put Sally in B?
On with Fillmore, yes.
No, I'm keeping Fillmore in C because he's missing a significant detail.
Okay, fair enough.
So is Sally, but I'm
Sally.
yeah, but I'm excusing it because that's a part of her mold.
Okay, fair enough. Who's next?
We have like.
Is it Kevin from Thomas?
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know, man. Don't ask me when it's 10:46 p.m.
We finally reached the second to last row. This is the last row, actually. We just have 2 cars after this row.
Oh no, cars are on the road.
Ew, get that out of here. Gold Cruisin' McQueen, I like. He's using.
Just exclusive to like a billion pack.
It's a 10 pack. That's not even the biggest pack they do. This is one I'm glad they made. Ooh, he looks nice. Look at him.
Unfortunately, I cannot because the stream is glitching.
He's
Okay, now I can.
He's using the older gold. He's not using the gold they used for Jackson Storm. He's using a different gold, but it's a good gold. I think he's A.
They should have used the Jackson gold.
They should have. Then he'd be S.
Okay, fair enough. A. Caveman McQueen, I'm already know I'm putting him low.
Why? He's perfect.
He's perfect. Look at those axles.
What's your problem with the axles? I said already, every mini racer has holes in their wheels, so it's not a problem. Every single one of them has it.
It's still weird.
If a hole in the wheels is what's... But like, I think he's at least... I would argue to put him in S. I think he's going in A, because he's a perfect mold.
No. Caveman McQueen, no.
Your only problem with him is that there are holes in the wheels, which is something that
Not my only problem.
What's your other problem?
First of all, his mouth.
That's the face, all the merch. That's the face.
His teeth. And look at his quote-unquote spoiler.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a plastic insert. But they still could have made it better. Like, I don't know, not having that huge piece in the middle there that's supposed to be red. But you still made it that color?
I can't put him lower than A. He has
You
problems.
can't put him lower than what?
I said I can't put him lower than A. He has problems, but they don't take away from it to me as much as it clearly bothers you.
It bothers me very much.
Well, I'm gonna put him in A.
Okay, let's compromise. Let's put him in B.
No, I think B is. I think he's
I
too.
was gonna put him in C or D. Let's put him in.
He's
C.
too good. He's too good for B.
What do you mean he's too good?
He looks accurate. He's solid.
He's not.
Your problem with him is that he has holes in his wheels. Every single mini racer
That's
ever.
not my only problem.
Your only other problem is that he has a plastic.
That's not the only problem. It's not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that he looks so off-putting.
He does, but that's just the design. It's not. It's what all merchandise of him looks like, because it's a terrible design.
The 155 scale did it better.
You haven't even seen his face.
I have, though. I have seen his face.
I don't think he deserves to be on the same tier as the ones in B.
He does.
The problems you have with him, other than the face, are problems that every single mini racer has.
No, it doesn't, and that's evident by literally all the other mini racers at like S and A tier.
No, because all those ones also have holes in their wheels, and most of them have
But
plastic
that's
insert spoilers.
only one thing I said. It's not my entire point.
Your other point is the face.
Yeah.
But that's what every piece of merchandise of that McQueen looks like.
So how come they did it better on the 155 scale one?
They didn't. It's the exact same face.
But at least it's not really off-putting.
No, we're not doing Guido because he's plastic and he doesn't count. It is off-putting, but it's supposed to be off-putting. Like, it's not like Finn McMissile.
But the die-cast, the 155 scale one, isn't off-putting.
Well, that's just your opinion.
I don't know if I'm alone in this, but the mini racer I absolutely hated.
Yeah, chat.
Let's just move on from Caveman McQueen. Put him wherever you want. Let's just move on before something happens.
Chat, what do you think?
Or I blow a gasket.
Carbon Racer shoe is A tier, I think. Yeah, it's weird and annoying that they made carbon shoe instead of normal shoe, but it's nice. His mold is perfect.
Okay, to be fair, you did say that release is not a factor here. So as its own standalone mini racer, it is A tier. It's just the release knocks it down a tier or two.
Because it's a 15-pack?
Yes, and also because they did it before normal shoe, and we still don't have regular shoe.
Anybody else opinions on Cave McQueen before we throw him in a tier? We have one A.
Where?
If anyone else has their thoughts.
Guys, please say F. F for Flintstones.
We got two A's. Alright, Crogiotorchosaur.
Solid. Also, I'll be referring to all the dinosaurs as simply dinosaur because I am not gonna bother pronouncing those names.
I don't know if it's the baby one, it's just the one. I think he's B, honestly.
Yeah, he's a solid B.
You know, like... Alright, well... He's a B. We'll throw Cave McQueen in B, then. Everyone's saying A.
No, next is Ivy.
Several people have said A.
If Caveman McQueen goes in A, I feel like Ivy should go in A too.
Did you think Ivy was bad? I thought she looks good.
No, I think she looks good.
Yeah. Okay. I threw Cave.
It just helps my point even more.
Well, I threw Cave McQueen an A because people were saying A. Ivy's good. Ivy's solid. There she is. Much like Lizzie, she is sticking out a bit too much at the front, but that's just because they have to fit the axles somewhere. Ivy's solid. Ivy's
The only reason I'm annoyed by her is that they haven't done her 155 scale
yeah, but
yet,
that doesn't.
they should do it soon, spring this year, I think.
But like, also that doesn't have a factor.
Yes, it's just I wanted to mention that because so annoying.
All right, road trip McQueen.
Metallic Ivy, excuse me.
Its official name is actually, I believe its official name is Performer Ivy or it's Stunt Ivy or something.
But still, it's not metallic.
Oh, you're right. It's Lighty. Here he is.
Oh my God, it's Lighty.
It's Lighty. Please tell me they made Road Trip Hater. Okay, I'm gonna vouch to put this McQueen in A. I think I'm not the biggest fan of this paint job, but I think this is one of the best looking mini McQueens. It's reusing the face from the Dirt Track Radiator Springs McQueen, which is a great face. It's my favorite mini racer McQueen face. I think he deserves A.
Yeah, we'll put him in A for Little Light.
I liked the Ankylosaurus.
The what?
The Ankylosaurus.
Gesundheit.
The Ankylus. My humor is just dying by the moment. That's the next. Oh, sorry. Dinosaur Car. I like him. He's my favorite dinosaur.
Why though?
Because he's funny.
I like the brown one more.
He's barely in the show.
So is this one.
No, this one is barely.
If anything,
This one is barely in the show. That's why I like it.
that's why you like it.
That's why I like it.
That's a point going for it.
Yeah. He's cool. I wanted to see him. He's my best friend. He'll never leave me.
Okay, now that I look at him, he does seem like a chill guy. You know, he looks like he's trying to sell you some organic.
Yes.
Just something organic. He looks like Fillmore before Fillmore.
Okay, we put the other guy in B. I think to be fair, we'll throw this one in B too. I like it better, but I think that's just me personally.
Yeah. They're in the same tier.
I think they should be.
Yeah.
It's a T-Rex.
T-Rex here. I'm not gonna bother saying its full name. Its
Tyrannosaurus.
expression is horrendous.
I love it. I love it. It's so dumb. I hate it. I love it so much. I despise it. Look at it. Look at it. He's so funny. I love him.
They did the plastic one better. This one has better paint, but like.
This one straight up has better paint than the plastic one.
Doing it for
This has better paint than the 155 scale one. Also, legitimately, like, the scales are actually metal and could, like, definitely harm someone.
So that's a point going for it?
Well, yeah, what other minis can you use as a weapon? I don't know. I think he has a lot going for him, but like what I was saying earlier with the air vehicles, just because they can doesn't mean it'll turn out good. And we have to hold them accountable when they try something ambitious and it doesn't look the best. I think A, for the fact that it exists, but I think it should probably be B.
No, that is worse than the other dinosaurs. That is going in C.
No, I think, how is that worse than the other ones? I think it should be at least on tier with them. I do think the other ones look better, but not a tier better. I think we should throw it in B then.
Oh, fine.
It's hard to pick for that one. All right, metallic.
You did not just say S tier. Someone in the chat just said S tier. That is not S tier.
All right, metallic road trip McQueen is fine.
I'd say same tier as the regular.
We put the regular one in A. I think this one looks a little worse. I think he should be B.
Okay, fair.
Right? Like
Put him in B.
he still has the problem where he's too dark of a red.
What hey they made the yellow detailings gold.
They did. That's nice. All right.
That's cool.
Cave Mater.
Now to an actual good caveman car, Mater. First of all, his expression, he doesn't look soulless.
Oh,
He doesn't
ew.
look dumb.
Oh, ew. He has holes in the wheels.
Again, that's not my main argument.
I think he deserves to be on the same tier as the McQueen. He does have dirt detailing, which the McQueen lacks.
He's an A tier, but Caveman McQueen isn't.
Well, you agreed that you disagreed to put him in A tier. I said A tier. The chat said A tier. I'm putting Caveman Mater in A tier no matter what.
All right, great.
All right, we've gotten down to the final.
League's better, just to let you know.
No, I know. I can see why, but I don't think they're a tier apart. We're down to the final four: Road Warrior Mater, Dats Jammin', Road Trip Cruise, and a truck. These guys are not out yet, so we won't do them. Some of them aren't even confirmed.
Wait, what?
Road Warrior.
Okay, we're doing Road Warrior Mater or.
Yeah, him, Dats, and Cruise, and the truck from Trucks, and then we'll stop. These are the last four.
Okay, Road Warrior Mater. The prototype was horrible, but thankfully the final product was not as horrible. But
I think he's B.
I mean, it's that great. Honestly, I think this is a B tier.
I think he's B. It's hard to argue with him being B. He should be B. Dats
Jammin'.
He's cute, but he's a little.
I feel like Dats Jammin' is literally just the die cast 5 times smaller.
No, he's a little squished. Oh, look at him. Oh. Wait, why is somebody selling? Somebody's selling like 10 of him on eBay. What? Oh, no, they're not. Oh, there are only 2 available. Why'd you buy so many? There's a whole sea of him.
Oh my god.
He does have the white wheels, unfortunately. I think he's good. I think he's B.
No, I think he's A.
Do you?
That he looks like just a regular one shrunken down and squished kinda. I think that's a point going for him.
Alright, we'll throw him an A.
It's so good that he looks just like the 155 scale one, just smaller.
To me, he looks a little different, but I think it's just this individual image. I'll throw him an A for you.
Let's go. The next one I have not so nice things to say about.
The Cruise?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this Cruise's regular diecast.
Okay, so the Cruise. Do you notice something maybe weird, strange about her? Maybe something missing?
Didn't you tell me that she's missing, like, one of the logos?
Yes.
Isn't she missing the 51 on her roof?
Yes, she's missing the 51 on the roof.
But that's more accurate, I think.
Is it though?
I think so.
Do we even see her? We do see her roof in the show. Hold on, let me research this. Racing sensor cruiser mirrors. I am not searching up Rusty's Dynaco cruiser mirrors.
Great name, guys. I don't like this Cruise in the first place. I think this one is her face looks good in person, it seems. Dynaco Cruise is on C tier, so I think this one deserves to also be on C. I think it has a significantly better face, so maybe B tier?
I think it should be... I think it should be... at most B.
Alright.
Maybe a C.
Oh my gosh, look, people are selling I guess the eggs are showing up in some places. They're so rare, people are selling them for $90 for a whole set. Jeez. Alright. Those are technically out now, but I'm not going to rank them here. I'll throw the Cruise in B. No, let's put her in C.
I have to go on Disney Plus now and check.
No, you don't. We have one car left. Please free me of the pain. Truck.
No, I am going to check cars on the road because there are no clips online. So yeah.
Oh yeah, they did leak Deputy Hazard McQueen.
Shot where they kind of show her roof. So I just need to check the episode.
Okay, well the last one is a truck from Trucks, and Trucks is the worst episode of television ever put to screen. So,
not the shot I was looking for. Hold on. There was a shot I remember. Imagine that shot.
Okay, whatever. We're on.
Like they show her.
We're on to the last car.
Okay, it's trying to clear on this shot. Let me see.
We literally have
No,
what?
it's not. Disney, just show. Okay. We got a good shot. No, we didn't. You keep bamboozling me.
The pause button exists.
Okay, I give up.
All right.
Let's just. I'm gonna trust literally every other piece of merchandise other than the mini racer.
She's been in.
The 51 on the work is accurate.
I don't think it is. Anyway, the new truck. His name is Gary.
I hate him.
Because he's from Trucks, the worst episode. Yeah, I think he goes on B tier.
Well, not because he's from Trucks, because he is a truck in the mini racers line.
He reuses the gray mold, but I think he's better than gray. I'm gonna dump him in B.
Okay, we're going B.
That's it. He was the last one.
Yay!
We're free.
We're free!
We're free!
We're free!
Should we go over?
Now I can finish DuckTales. Oh wait, I already did, and they didn't make any more seasons, so I have nothing to do now.
Should we go over what's in each tier, or do we want to do that another time?
We should go over what's in each tier.
All right. So in F tier we have Dirt Track McQueen, Glow in the Dark Jackson, Tim, Silver Tim, Glow in the Dark Lightning, Luigi, Thomasville Cruz, Gold Rusty's Cruz, and Glow in the Dark Doc. In E tier, the smallest tier, Metallic Cruz, Gold Lightning McQueen, XRS Jackson, and Gabriel. If you want to know our full reasoning for these, watch the stream. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go into it now, or else we'd be here all day and repeat all the points we already made. In D tier, River Scott, Luigi, Mater, Cruz, Florida Ramon, Fishtail, Yellow Ramon, Metallic Cal Weathers, Muddy Miss Fritter, Gold Ramon, XRS McQueen and Tim, Aaron Clocker, Snowy Mater, Officer Mater, Mac, Nick Shift, and Snowy Luigi. In C tier, Dynaco Cruz, APB. By the time we're at C, we're at ones that are like, yeah, these are alright. In C tier, Dynaco Cruz, APB, Ramon, Natalie Certain, Murray Clutchburn, Metallic Ramon, Silver, Natalie Certain, Cal, Silver Cal, Metallic McQueen, Rusty's Cruz, Glow in the Dark Danny, Metallic Dynaco McQueen, XRS Cruz, Gold Chick Hicks, Metallic the King, Dynaco Rat McQueen, XRS Brick, Bruce Miller, Sheldon Shifter, Blind Spot, Hydraulic Ramon, Red Ramon, Steve Slick LePage, Buck Bearingly, Metallic Miss Fritter, Radiator Springs McQueen, Snowy Cruz, Snowy HJ, Snowy Jackson, TG Gasselnut, Michael Roeder, Transforming McQueen, Kurt Bling Bling McQueen, Roeder Turbowski, Rusty's Rap, Red, Mater, and Ramon, Racing Red McQueen, Toothpaste, Soapy Mater, Gray, Fuel Tide Cheer Fillmore, and Road Trip Cruise.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a long tier. B
tier took up 4.5 rows with regular McQueen, Jackson Storm. Now B is where we put cars that we thought were average. Good, but not the best. McQueen, Jackson, Luis Nash, Dirt Track Doc, Metallic Jackson Storm, Metallic Tim, Francis Beltline, Doc, Sarge, Chick Hicks, Fabulous McQueen, Metallic Dirt Track Hudson Hornet, Fair Game, Danny, Thomasville Cruz, Leroy Hemming, Silver Chick, Metallic Fabulous McQueen, Red Metallic Rusty's Cruz, Primer McQueen, Metallic Rusty's McQueen, Racing Center McQueen, Sig Alert, Sterling, HJ, Metallic Sterling, Dynaco Rap Cruz, Gold Miss Fritter, Spiky Phillips, Conrad Camber, Haiti Smokey, Harvey Rodcat, Paul, Connor of Artist Ramon, JD McMiller, Saludos Amigos Ramon. Last stream I said I didn't have JD. I was wrong. I do have him. He's still B tier. Chase, Race a Lot, George Newman, Jack DePost, Brian Spark, Jim Reverick, Flipped Over, Rusty's Rap Fillmore, Hot Rod Smokey, Tractor, Dexter Hoover, High Impact, Barry D. Pedal, Patriot, Sarge, it's American Flag Sarge, Sidley, Racing Red, Mater, Sally, Racing Red Sally, that is, Snowy Red, Snowy Float, Carlo Veloso, Mator, Union Jack Ramon, Regular Dynaco McQueen, Regular Misfitter, Damage the King, Unidentified Flying Mater, Dragon Lightning McQueen, DJ, Rusty, Jonas Carvers, Finn McMissile, Christmas Cruiser Ramon, Snow Day Sally, Quadratorchosaur, Ankylosaurus, Tyrannomysiosaurus Rex, Metallic Road Trip McQueen, Road Warrior Mater, and Gary the Truck. In A tier, we have...
Just saying, Eminem's got nothing on you.
Thank you. In A tier, Sheriff, Tim Treadless, Smokey, Metallic Danny, Chester Whipplefilter, Jimbo, Flo, Dr. Damage, Dinoco Chick, Sally, Bobby Swift, Fillmore, Mr. Drippy, Intro Ramon, Silver the King, Ryan Inside Laney, Todd Marcus, or sorry, not Todd Marcus, what? That's Todd the Pizza Planet truck. Brickyardly, Dutt Throttleman, Cars, One McQueen, Lieutenant McQueen, Road Trip Ramon, Heyday Junior Moon, Rex Reveler, Holiday Hotshot McQueen, Will Rush, Gail Buford, Silver Radiator Springs McQueen, Radiator Springs Ramon, Dusty, Larry Camper, Tex, Roger, Hot Rod Jr., Clutchade Tractor, Raul, Gold Cruiser McQueen, Carbon Racer Shoe, Caveman McQueen, and Mater, Metallic Ivy, Road Trip McQueen, and That's Jammin', and finally, in S tier, RV, Taco, Metallic Dinoco Chick Hicks, Regular the King, Brand New Mater, Cruisin' McQueen, Gold Jackson, Francesco Bernoulli, Tokyo Mater, World Grand Prix McQueen, Hot Rod Mater, Tie-Dye Fillmore, Dirty Radiator Springs McQueen, Holly Shiftwell, and Superfly. And I think after looking through all these, my two favorite mini racers of all time are Holly Shiftwell and somehow the Gold Jackson Storm.
You just called her Metallic Ivy. You fell for the trap.
I just read off 200 names.
Well, since you said your top two,
let's do top three.
Top two,
who are your top three?
I think are very predictable. Tokyo Mater and Hot Rod Mater.
If you had to throw in a third, who would you add?
Of course they'd be in S tier. So from S tier, yeah, this one's also predictable. World Grand Prix McQueen.
Yeah, my third for a top three would probably be Tie-Dye Fillmore, maybe Superfly. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for joining us here today. Thank you, Rashid Reviews, for joining me. You all now we have like 200. We have 430 minutes of live stream footage of us ranking every mini. So if anybody ever asks me, hey Ty, can you do a video where you rank every mini racer ever, I'll direct you to these. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about our tier list in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.
Bye now.